What's up, everybody? This is Zero, and today we're going to be talking about what gaslighting is. And I'm sure you probably heard this word before, maybe even happened to you. You may have known it, you may not have known it, but for whatever reason, it has happened to you. And before I you know, even start, listing off the signs for it, we have to find out what gaslighting is. And as And here's one form of it. Gaslighting is a type of psychological abuse which the abuser denies the victim's reality, which that is that is pretty much what it is. Hey Gigi, how you doing? So as far as that, like that's one definition of it. And another one, yeah, the deviant nine-number tactic used by narcissists to make victims feel like though they are the crazy ones. And that is that is one way of doing that. That is a way of actually going about that. I mean, but the term gaslighting isn't always done by narcissists. Okay, that's good, Gigi. It can be done by people. Maybe maybe they're desperate. I don't really know what goes into the mind of someone like that. But usually, somebody that maybe doesn't feel secure themselves. But for whatever reason, gaslighting is a way for that individual to make the person doubt themselves of the facts, even though they know what what is happening is wrong. It might not even be the fact that someone has actually I mean someone might not even know that they've been gaslighted. It might not. Oh well, this is I've always known this to be right, and somebody could be so convincing that this person just doesn't even doesn't it start doubting facts that they have known for so long. Now it's one thing to someone's wrong, someone corrects them on it, and they actually prove it. That's fine. That's not gaslighting. That's just getting the correct information. So here are ways you can spot I mean, well, this way that if you've been a victim of gaslighting. One, you're no longer feeling like the person you used to be. Like, you question everything about yourself. And till you start not even trusting yourself. So, and this comes to my second point, being more anxious and less confident than you used to be. This is one of the symptoms of it. This is like the after effects of being gaslighted because while you're being doubted, it makes you more anxious and less confident because you're constantly doubting yourself. And then you may even, you might even call this gaslighter out on something, and then they make you feel like you've actually done wrong. To my third point, often wondering if you're too sensitive. So you would think, well, maybe I went too hard. Maybe I was just overreacting, and it make you feel like everything you do is wrong. That's the fourth one. Always thinking it's your fault when things go wrong. And I mean, gaslighters do that. That probably could go hand in hand with narcissism. Hey, Purple Paisley, how you doing? So they go hand in hand with narcissism there, or maybe someone's insecure. all often apologizing. Probably apologizing for things you probably didn't even do wrong, but they made you believe that person may have made you believe that you you have done wrong, and find it increasingly hard to make decisions. Yeah, doubting yourself will do that. If you're always doubting yourself, doubting that, oh, this person said this, so I don't know what's the right thing to do. And and then the last one, feeling hopeless and taking little to no pleasure in the activities you used to enjoy. And that's I mean, that's I think that last one comes in like after you've been fully gaslighted and you're made to doubt everything. So now you've been questioning what what you're doing. So you might want to have fun or something like that. That person made you feel like you having fun is wrong. So now you're not. Now you can't even enjoy what you like to do. And here's some examples of how people can use your own sensitivities and vulnerabilities against you. You use what they know about you against you. Trivialize how you feel. Here's an example is, oh yeah, now you're really going. Oh, now you're going to feel sorry for yourself. Or they could tell you that, another one could be telling you that people are talking behind your back. Don't you know the whole family talks about you? They think you're losing it. Then another one saying things to you that they later deny having said. I didn't say that I take the deposit to the bank. What are you talking about? Thanks a lot for the insufficient funds fee we're going to get. Hiding objects for you and then denying knowing anything about it. You seriously can't find your sunglasses? You seriously can't find your sunglasses again? That's alarming. Insisting you were or were not at a certain place, even though you know it's true. You're crazy. You never went to show me. I should know. Hey, Siova. Hey, Ariel. Yeah, yes, Siova. A lot of people don't know what gaslighting is, and to be like honest, I had heard about it like maybe like a year or two ago. I heard the term, but I didn't actually know what it meant until maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, where I actually really looked it up. Hey, Shay. So yeah. So like that's a good way of isolating somebody, and someone who I mean, even then identify hey, long neutron, and you can identify someone who has who might be narcissistic because I mean, it said like most likely narcissists are gaslighters, but it can I mean, but it could but the person doesn't always have to be a narcissist, but definitely someone has some psychological and emotional problems, because really what gaslighting is psychological and emotional abuse, plain and simple. So somebody who might be a narcissist. Look at what you said. That yeah, exactly. See over. I'm gonna light that up. Okay, then. Okay, I guess this. I guess I got it's the overlay. Okay, there it is. Yeah, yeah. They think gaslighting is when people are lying to you directly when that's not the case. Yeah, I mean, lying is part of it, but it's not the whole thing. You're correct. It's not the whole thing. I mean, they could, it could easily be, it could easily be some, it could, I mean, it's just making you doubt your reality pretty much. But lying is a part of it. It's not exactly what it is. But yeah, you're right, Self. It's not just people lying. And people who has a narcissistic personality disorder, which, more like what psychologists have said about this, these are signs someone who projects a inflated sense of self-importance. Person tends to exaggerate their achievements. People respond to criticism with anger, use others for personal gain, expect special consideration or special treatment, be highly critical of others, become envious and jealous easily. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of like some you would actually, see with that. And I mean, of course, I think pretty much everybody's been gaslighted at one point in time. And I mean, you probably had that one person who was, probably lying to you, probably made everybody, somehow convinced everybody to think that, you were doing this, that you're this type of person in which you never were. But it's I mean, I think, yeah, gaslighting could work like that too. But usually gaslighting is done by a person who you're really close to. It's never usually done by somebody you don't know. It's usually somebody who's close to you in some way.